Y'all know Obama wrong, and this how I know y'all know Obama wrong. Why ain't nobody on the news outlet saying that Obama is innocent? Why ain't none of the Democrats on the news outlet saying Obama is innocent? I ain't seen not one Democrat say Obama not guilty of the shit they accusing him of. I ain't seen none of that. Want me to tell you what the I see Democrats saying? I see you saying he got immunity. The fact that y'all saying this man got immunity, that let me know he did and that let me know y'all know he did it, and that let me know the only thing y'all can say is he got immunity. That means it don't matter. It don't even matter if y'all know he did it because he got immunity. That's the craziest shit in the world. Y'all know the moon. Y'all won't even y'all see this is one thing about it. Conservatives, even when we feel like Trump wrong about that Epstein, we call his ass out about that. We call his ass out. Even if we don't know the whole chess move, we don't know it, but we calling his ass out until we get some answers. Y'all ain't even calling Obama out. Y'all sovereign leader. Y'all ain't even calling Obama out. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all just saying he got immunity. That let me know y'all know that bastard is goddamn guilty of the shit he getting accused of. That let me know he goddamn like, but I don't even want to say the T word. I don't even want to say the T word that rhyme with ant. I don't want to say it, but y'all know he phone. Y'all need to hold this.
Hold on, wait. What's the T word that rhymes with ant? Y'all let me know in the comments. T word that rhymes with ant. He guilty of... Hold on, I gotta run that back.
For this goddamn guilt of the shit he getting accused of. That let me know he goddamn like, but I don't even want to say the T word. Guilty. I don't even want to say the T word that rhyme with ant. I don't want to say it, but y'all know he phone. Y'all need to hold this accountable. But y'all say conservatives is cult behavior. Now y'all got cult behavior because y'all won't hold y'all own accountable. We holding Trump accountable. We steady gonna keep talking about that stimulus until we see it or until we know the damn chess move that you trying to portray. But y'all need to call Obama ass out. Mr. and Mr. Obama need to have their ass called out, especially Obama Senior for the he done did. Call him out. Call him out. Stop talking about some immunity. Nah, we don't want to hear that bull.
Mr. and Mr. Obama. Bro, he be getting me with that, man. Was that him that said that before? Because there was somebody that I put in a video before, and they said Mr. and Mr. Obama. If you know, you know. But I believe that was him. Shout out to brother. Shout out to bro, man. What's his name? I want to give him a shout out. Mills to Millions on TikTok. It's right there on your screen. You can't really see it that well right there. That's a little bit of a better image. Yeah. He's got on that white shirt, so it's kind of hard to see. There we go. You can see it right there. Mills to Millions. So shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. He's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. And on point. Can somebody tell me what the T word is that rhymes with ant? I'm confused. I'm just stupid, you know. I'm just saying. Listen, I'm a little slow, all right. So y'all gonna have to help me out with that T word, whatever that is. Please do. Shout out to Uncle Trump, man. Let's get it.
What they've done is so bad for this country, and it really started right at the 2016 election. And there's a difference when you know it. And when you know it, and it's all written down for you. I mean, it's all there. It's right there. The orders, the memos, the whole thing is right there.
Were you surprised when you saw it all laid out?
I would have thought they maybe would have thrown it out. I don't know. They handed it. They say, put this in highly classified. It was in highly classified, in areas that normally you wouldn't get to. But I guess when you put it in there, it's a file, right? And they got to it. And it's unbelievable. When you read it, it's unbelievable. A real hoax, it's a real hoax. If they would devote their time to winning elections, or if they devote their time to like greatness, making America great again, it would be because there's a certain genius to it, but it's also sick. I mean, they're sick. And you look at Hillary Clinton, you look at all of the terrible things with the Steele dossier, and you know it better. Nobody's covered it better than you, to be honest with you. I mean, you're sitting here so innocently talking to me like, I said it's wonderful. You know the story better than I do. But it's incredible. It's all there now. It's in writing. And Tulsi's done a great job. You know, there were some people that really wanted Tulsi. They thought she was going to do a fantastic job. And when you look, a lot of people would not have found it. They wouldn't have found it to be politically correct to find it. Okay. It would be easier not to.
And she's tough.
And she's tough and she's smart. And she did. She went deep into the files and she found it. And what it says is just terrible. And look, this was an attempted coup. It was a failed coup. I mean, I get to be, here we are, him talking as president of the United States. So you almost say, how did it happen?
Yeah, it definitely was failed. What Obama allegedly attempted to do was definitely failed. And you know, what baffles me, and I don't know, does this baffle some of y'all too? The fact that they kept the files, that they kept the evidence that they did this stuff. You know, because I was going to say before the election. It was actually after the election, but before Trump was inaugurated and became president, I said that if I'm them, I'm destroying all these files. I'm destroying all the files. And on top of that, if you want to add another layer to it, I don't think I said that back then, but, you know, hindsight is always 20/20. Not only am I destroying the bad files, but I'm also conjuring up some fake ones to take their place so you wouldn't know the difference. So when Trump says, you know, hey, I'm going to release these files or those files, and they don't really have what we thought was in them, I think he's actually telling the truth. Or when Kash Patel or Dan Bongino says, yeah, Epstein, he offed himself, I believe them. One, because who else are we going to believe? You know, these are two individuals that, you know, talked about that rigorously, that, you know, they didn't believe that. So at least remember Dan Bongino talking about that for sure. If I remember correctly, Kash Patel did the same thing. So, like, who are we going to believe? And if I was a Democrat that was involved in some nonsense and some BS, why wouldn't I just destroy the files before you ever got to them and just conjure up some fake ones to take their place and stuff them in, or, you know, upload them on the computer, right, on the hard drive or whatever? Why wouldn't I just do that? I don't know. Maybe there's something that I'm missing, you know, like, hey, Rich, they can, like, pull up files you delete. Okay, well, create a whole new hard drive. Completely new hard drive. You can't find anything that's on a completely new hard drive, right? Except for the files that I uploaded on them, and the files that I upload on them are just going to be the files that I want you to see. All right? Y'all let me know. Am I tweaking? Y'all let me know. But this whole Obama situation, man, it's crazy that they kept these files. It is wild that they actually kept them. I don't know. Maybe there's something about it where they couldn't, or they felt like they couldn't get away with deleting them or taking them out. I don't know. That is just crazy to me. But I do believe there will be an arrest. Probably not Obama, if I'm being completely honest. Like I want, you know, I would love to see Obama get arrested, but I doubt it'll be him. It'll be somebody close to him. And if Obama does get arrested, it's going to be some years. You know, it's going to be years down the line if that ever does happen. But let's continue.
See what Whoopi Goldberg had to say about the current allegations against former President Barack Obama. You know, I'm getting about sick and tired of these old hens on The View, always leading with oppression and victimization and woe is me while sitting down in their $1 million homes. Girl, bye. But let's listen to what the old hen had to say.
A sitting president just accused a former president of treason. Now, do people realize how serious an allegation this is? And for me, didn't the Supreme Court, under the guidance of this president, say that presidents have immunity? So that would mean that nothing Obama did, because you didn't say no, that only you have immunity. You said presidents. So this means you have no right to try to take him to court because he did what he did as president. So how does that work? Is it only you who is clear, or are they all clear? In which case,
me and you will never part, my dear sister. Oh, y'all back? Oh, silly. That's not what the Supreme Court said. And your audience is so indoctrinated and in a trance, they'll clap at a fish that could swim. They just happy to be there amongst the stars, no matter how fallen the stars are. That part, catch it. What
Yeah,
the
that's a
Supreme
bar.
Court said was this, Whoopi, and I am going to park to say it. So, Whoopi, let me help you out. Since facts seem to get lost in the View's echo chamber for some reason. The Supreme Court did not say a president could do whatever he wants, la 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 la, and walk away free. That's not what they said, Whoopi.
Facts.
What they did say is this, that a president is immune from prosecution when he is performing his official duties as a president of the United States of America. Not this private nonsense, like signing a bill, immune. Firing somebody in the executive branch, immune. Replacing an ambassador with another one for the United States, immune. Vetoing legislation he disagrees with, immune. Issuing pardons, even controversial ones, immune. Speaking with foreign leaders, negotiating treaties, immune. Invoking laws such as the Enemies Alien Act, immune. No matter how zombie Jasmine Crockett thinks it is. Still immune. What is this sitting president or past president not immune from, Whoopi? They're not immune from staging a coup. They're not immune from breaking laws to stay in power. They're not immune from shaking people down on the side. Not immune from using the liberal media to indoctrinate the people with lies. Knowing that it's lies and pushing it out into the cyber atmosphere anyway. Not immune from trying to prosecute people with lies. They're not immune from tampering with evidence. And they are definitely not immune from treason against the American people. Trying to overthrow, allegedly, a 2016 election. Quote unquote lies that would have taken the power away from the people who duly elected a president. Now, did that happen? Was the power taken away? No. But if it was attempted and they have facts to prove it, like receipts and stuff, they're not immune from that. The American people have a right to see and hear the truth, for we have been lied to enough, especially by y'all on that View. We sick of y'all. Joy Reid is like Betty White from the Golden Girls. Rose Nyland. Oh, in St. Olaf, Minnesota. And Nellie from The Color Purple must still be teaching Celie how to read Whoopi Goldberg because you sure missed the immunity thing by the Supreme Court, honey. Over your head. Then got the audacity to talk about it. Indoctrinating the people that's listening. Ones in the audience already gone. Whatever you say. Whatever you like. That part. And Sonny always preaching oppression and victimization, and her family owned slaves with her entitled behind. Y'all didn't know that? Oh, yeah. When the slave trade and all that stuff, when slavery got outlawed in Spain, Sonny family moved from Spain because they wanted to keep their slaves. She cried on national TV about it. Girl, bye. That's what it means, Whoopi. Glad to be of service to you. Somebody please cancel the View. Please.
Oh, man. They might have canceled themselves because they're on a break, right now. And ain't no telling when they're going to return, if they return. Hopefully they don't return because, smart folks decide, it's probably not best to bring this show back, okay? It's pretty trash. But hey, that's just me. But as always, y'all let me know in the comments, man. Listen, my humble opinion is that Obama will not be arrested. At least not initially. But some of the people around him will be. That's my prediction. And if or when these folks actually go down for their crimes, the people around him, that's going to then start putting more pressure on them to arrest him, and then possibly, maybe,
building houses and a new type of community.
Whoa.
It's
Got
called
another video
Return.
playing in the background. Maybe, possibly, we'll get an arrest after that. But what do y'all think? We got a lot of evidence, though. You heard Uncle Trump talking about it in that clip from earlier. He's seen some of it. He knows about a lot of it. Obviously, he went through it, but now he's seen some of the documents. So the way he's talking, man, it sounds like he may have the smoking gun. But what do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. As always, thank you for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. All right? And stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.